All right, everybody. Here's another retail detail video. So Mills 271. Here's some Griots product. The polisher, the pad, and the complete compound. You can all get that. You can get all of that at, I always mix up O'Reilly and Autozone, but at Autozone. So they're all available at Autozone. And then I'm going to put on a retail wax sealant. I haven't read the bottle what they consider it, but I think it's a little bit more than a wax, not quite a sealant. All retail products, and then I'll show you a couple ways you can boost this next week with retail products. I'm just going to do a portion of my tailgate on my white pickup. I have sanded this with 2500 grit, followed with 3000 grit, and now I'm going to see if the complete compound by Griots Garage will take these out enough to call it finished and give me some good shine, and then I'll put the wax and or sealant on it. And we'll go from there. So for now, got some people coming. I see them down the street. I'm going to pause this video for a minute and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so here we go. We're going to continue. I'm going to show you a quick rundown of what I'm using on this and tell you what I did. Then I'll bring you inside and show you the tailgate. Then we'll get started and see what this retail polish does. So, available retail, Griots G9 polisher. Available retail, Griots foam cutting pad. Griots Garage complete compound. You can get the Duplicolor wax and tar remover, Power Purple vehicle and boat soap. The wheel cleaner you cannot, and this is just the vehicle and boat soap right there. It's a pH of 10, it's a good cleaner. This is 2500 grit sandpaper. I sanded 2500. And 3000. I don't know if you can read that. 3000 grit. 2500 grit. On this tailgate. Not sure you can tell. Was better outside. I apologize. I had to bring you in though. Had some traffic out there and had kind of some noisy things going on, so I had to come inside. So hopefully you can see that reflection a little bit here, and then it just disappears. That is sanded 3000 grit. I don't know what angle will show you that, but you can see it. Let me grab a light real quick. See if that'll help expose the sanding marks. Let's see here. So you can kind of see in there the reflection, I think, and then you can start seeing the sanding marks right there. See them? And then I made this tape line so that when I keep sanding, you'll see it. So this is all sanded 2500, 3000 grit. Can't even see the reflection of the bulbs anymore. See over here, you can kind of see the bulbs. Over here it disappears, see? Bam. All right, so let's get to it and see if this retail Griots complete compound will do the trick. I think it will. So, it's all retail stuff today. I'll give you a breakdown again on what I used on this. Bear with me, I'm moving everything. I was staged up to do this outside, but it's just going to get too noisy. So, brought it inside. So here we go. Griots complete compound. Retail. Griots G9 with a removable cord. Retail. Autozone. Griots cutting pad. See the logos? Griots. Retail. It's all Autozone. Those guys are really good on this stuff. They have a lot of the more prosumer type stuff. So I'm going to shake this complete compound up, work a small area and see what I see in the paint. Then I'll show you my plan on what I plan on doing to protect this until next week. So those dollops on there, a little bit big compared to what I normally do, honestly. Probably about twice the size. I'm going to spread it around. on speed 4, guys and gals, boys and girls, speed 4. See what this does. See some shine coming through right there. I think it did a fantastic job. That's a retail product, but I had to sand. So this is a single stage paint that hasn't been cut and buffed yet. And another retail product. These towels were bought at Walmart. I think they're called Platinum Series. 30, 16 by 14, a little bit smaller than the average 16 by 16. 30 towels, $12.95. Worth it. You can use these for 6 months and throw them away. You're not going to be hurt. I feel it grabbing on the surface, so a little bit of work to remove it. Not bad though. We'll see what you can see on the camera. I want to remove that tape. I'll probably hit that one more time. I'm not sure what that'll look like in the sun, but geez. Sure looks good from here. But let's remove this tape and see what that did. And mind you, this was sanded. Two-step sanding, 2500, 3000 grit. These are retail products, guys. This is real encouraging, actually. I can see quite a good shine back there. In fact, better than what I started with. So I think it's better than when I cut and buffed over here. Anyway, this is how the truck started today. Right in here. Between these sanding marks and this handle. This is what it looked like today. A little bit of shine. Then we'll move over and see the sanding marks here. All the sanding marks, a tape mark. And then this is what the Griots complete compound did. It's hard to tell in the garage, but see over here we're sanded again. Right there's where the Griots starts. Boom, right here. It's actually pretty impressive, man. This is all retail. Here's my tape line, right here. Let me break out the light and see if I can point that out to you guys better. Yeah, doesn't help much. Maybe like this. I don't know how you're seeing that. What's the best way? I don't know. See where the LEDs hit? Right there's the tape line where it's still sanded. And then you see the bulbs again where the Griots cut the paint. Can you see that? It's where the complete compound was working. You see the LED lights. Don't look over here where the light is. Look at the bulbs. See the bulbs? Then it's going to hit the tape line right there. Boom. They disappear. Back over here where my truck was before I started today. Tape line. Griots complete compound. Totally retail, guys. I'm not going to keep you on board for this whole process. But what I am going to do is finish this out. I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do to protect this. And then next week I'll show you how to boost this with 2 other retail products. But let me pause you and finish this, and then I'll show you what I'm going to put on it for a protection. Okay, I'm back. So I finished. I'm going to leave the little sanding marks in there for next week. So maybe when I show you outside what I would use to boost this product I'm going to put on for protection, we can see these sanding marks that are right here. And then you can see what the Griots Complete Compound did. And when I get done with this wax that I'm going to put on it, we'll pull it out in the sun and look at it in the sun. There's probably some imperfections. It's hard to do in here without work lights. But that shine from that right there, nothing, boom, shine. Okay, pretty impressive for retail products. And what I'm going to use for protection, I've been thinking about this one a long time. So do I want to use the turtle wax spray coating? Possibly. But then I started thinking, you know, this new Meguiars ceramic wax is pretty good. I wanted to use the Pro line, but I've seen a review on that. This stuff right here seems to be as good as that or close to it. Easy to get. You can get this at Walmart, O'Reilly, AutoZone, just about anywhere. This one. Trying to think of where I bought this one today. I did not get this at AutoZone. Where did I pick this up? Oh, Walmart. I got this at Walmart. So, and the product that I'm going to use to boost this is a product you can use while you're washing and within your drying process and keep it boosted. So it makes sense to me. It's super easy. Like my daughter's car, that we're going to do this, her whole car with this, and then use the boosting agent that I'll show you next week to maintain it. Super easy, and the car's going to always look good. There's one other agent that you can put on this, one other product, not agent, product, to help boost it with washes that'll help you dry, and I'll throw that in on this video today just to show you something that I might do if you're not going to use the other product that I'll show you next week with this one. But for now, this right here says to put on a cool, dry surface in the shade, and boy, this stuff is running. Be careful. Holy crap. Wow, that's probably too much. But it says to do 2 overlapping passes, give 3 to 5 minutes. It does not haze, so keep that in mind. This product will not haze, it says. Always follow the directions, guys. It's always going to be better that way. So I put too much on this towel. And the reason I'm using a towel is I don't want to hear somebody out there say, oh, you're using a premium applicator. That's not retail. You're right. This is retail. It's another one of those, you know, 30 for $12 towels from Walmart. So anyway, let's get with it. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to blot this all over because I got way too much. So I'm just going to go back to back, side to side on this. You can go in circular motions. It's kind of the old school theory. And I think the reason people do circular motions, to be honest with you, is you get good coverage that way. This way is a little blotchy sometimes. But this says thin layer, 2 to 3 minutes, no hazing, and buff off. So after I get done with this, I'm probably dragging some of it off, but remember, I had too much on the towel to begin with. So I think we're going to be good. It's hard to tell how evenly they got distributed. Really hard to tell. I'm going to give it 2 to 3 minutes. Look at my clock here. It's like straight up 3 o'clock. 15 seconds until 3 o'clock. So we'll give it till 3:02, and then I'll share. I want to share this with you while we have that 2-minute window. So this is a product I would recommend highly. This is a very good detail spray. Now, if you're going to go with the Meguiars, you could be all in with their ceramic line. You can use their ceramic wax, their ceramic detailer. Go all in with that product. Makes it super easy to maintain. But here's one that I told a certain fellow out there that I would show today. As a drying aid, I've used this many times on my work pickup. I carry it because it's readily available. I can get it at O'Reilly's. And that is the Griots Garage Best of Show Detail Spray. Now, once I pull this out, I might show you guys over this sealant what it looks like, but that's kind of voodoo. I know we're going to get some of the people out there that are going to say, hey, Doug, you didn't give it an hour to cure. I realize all that. Not everything here is going to be done like in a lab. And be leery of that too, guys, when they put out what these products can do and what they can handle. A lot of times they do it in the most perfect conditions, not in what I consider real life. This is going to be real life. What I might do, wax it, 2 or 3 minutes, buff it off. When I go outside, maybe 20, 30 minutes, I might hit it with a detail spray. Might have a hazy spot. I want to get that wax off of there or whatever. I might use a detail spray on that or a wet microfiber. But just for practical purposes to show you what will help boost this wax as well and keep it from damaging as easily as if it didn't have a topper on the topper. you can use this detail spray. It kind of helps. So that was about 2 minutes. About a minute and a half to be exact, minute 45. Here's the second hand down here. Trying to be as precise as I can be. Because believe me, people out there will pick it apart. And they'll make comments. Some people make cool comments. Some people give you the benefit of the doubt. Some people are hating because I don't give recommended cure times. Yeah, I don't do this full time. If I did this full time, I might be more precise on that stuff. But being that I have a Monday through Friday and some weeks Monday through Saturday job that takes, you know, 57 to 62, 65 hours a week. Try to make the best of what I can and get these videos done, get my garage cleaned up, get inside and hang out a little bit, maybe go for a swim or whatever. We're going on the 3rd minute now. Let's go back to the clock. Because I know my rambling's boring you people. And that's fair. So it's actually been 2.5 minutes, because if you'll recall when I looked at this, it was 15 seconds until straight up 3 o'clock. So when that second hand gets over here to the 9, that's 3 minutes on the dot. So here we go. By the time I put you down, adjust you, it's going to be 3 minutes. Okay. You're not going to be able to see much because it does not haze, which is super cool. Which means this towel should go really easy. Same towels as I've pushed this video. These are the 30 towels for $12.95 at Walmart, and I believe they're called Platinum towels. You can probably buy any retail towel anymore and it's going to be okay. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be okay. If you have Kirkland, if you're a Costco member, use those. Those are pretty good. They're not my favorites, but retail, they're probably the best out there. I'd say they probably are. Okay. I think we're done here. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to pause you guys. Let me put this in the sun and let's see what that looks like. Okay, here we go. So it's pulled out in the sun. You can even see the sanding marks from here, and I'll show you when we get out there. The shine's pretty impressive, guys. Retail line, everything was retail today. Everything. This little gem right here, I would put out to anybody that's using the Griots line of products. You can buy anything of theirs retail, polish, put on their 3-in-1 ceramic sealant. You can use the Meguiars sealant or wax. And then use this as your drying aid, guys. Next week I'm going to show you another way that I'm going to do it. But this right here you can use every wash. Very slick, good gloss. And I'm going to put a little bit on this panel even though it hasn't cured. Just to show you. I mean, this is a great product. I love it. The fact that it's retail is great. So let's see what you can see here. Walking straight at that panel. Can you guys see that line? Like right there, straight in front of me. See the sanding mark? Maybe you guys can see the sanding mark. I don't know. Ah, it's hard to see, man. Dagnabbit. There it is. There it is. Bam. Alright. I don't know what's showing up on the video. Maybe this angle right there. Can you see some of the sanding marks? Let's go easy here. See some of the sanding marks right in here. I don't know if you can see that right here. I'm going to leave that. Maybe next week we'll get a better angle. It's going to look like crap in my front of my house with scratches all over. Anyway, let's spray some of this on. This Griots Best of Show spray detailer. Retail product. Probably my favorite retail detail spray. Gives great shine. Love the bottles. My favorite bottle in all the detailing world. So I'm going to put one spray on it and just work it in, buff it off. Simple like that. You can use that as a drying aid and it smells wonderful. You're going to want to drink it, but don't drink it. That's it. All retail products, guys. Everything today has been retail. This is probably one of my favorite detail sprays ever. Of all time. It's a great one. Can't even see if I'm on the video. There it is. I have a horrible glare. It's hard to get all the right angles out here today. But anyway, I don't know. I hope you can see that reflection in there, guys. See it? Pretty impressive for retail. But anyway, it's going to wrap up today's retail detail video. I think this is number 4. Stay tuned for it. And this is to help you guys that maybe don't have the money, the time, or the way to order extra product. These products are all available and reasonable at Walmart, AutoZone, or O'Reilly. Just keep an eye out for them and take care of your cars. Use any of the new sealants, boosters, dry as you wax as you dry products, any of those on top of a good sealant or wax, you're going to be okay. So stay with it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll do another one next week. Thank you.